Watch this blow up. Oh shit. Delete. Act. Members. Okay. At members. So we can.
We are moving everything this way! Yeah! There, that looks like it can see almost everything. Let's go. Now that the live stream back up, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Yes.
Don't worry, everyone, I licked my hands clean.
Good, we have 3 people in here. 3 watching now.
Now I have to change my whole setup again because I have to move everything. But at least we're live now. Yahoo! Okay. I need to install the rest of the screws into the AIO.
You might want to see if you can move your phone. Your one phone is like the one that you're discording me with. Kind of wish you had something a little bit better so I could actually hear you a bit better. This sucks. Definitely not really good place to put it, but okay.
That's what we got, baby. Maybe they can hear you a little better, maybe.
So let's see, we've already got the radiator mounted. The next thing is, if you don't get too far, test fit your graphics card.
I will. I'm going to put the rest of my screws into my AIO really quick.
Okay, because I already see you're going to need to knock out the rear IO covers, your slot covers.
I am currently putting in the rest of my screws into my AIO.
Well, AJ reacted, so AJ might be here in a few months.
Hell yeah.
Ricky said he's going to eat, take a bath, and he'll be back.
Thank you for the update, Ricky.
Well, he's not in the stream, but he's in the Discord.
Gotcha.
Star sounds less demony. I don't know. That might have been something to do with the microphone. I don't know.
I just put the phone a little closer to the other phone, technically.
The other day, a coworker said to me, you're smart, I think. You know, it's just kind of talking down to people. Okay.
Alright, update. The AIO is finally fully installed. Oh my god. The phone is fine, by the way, in case you were curious.
The delay sucks.
The GPU will fit just fine.
And yes, fits perfect. Haha, so we're on to something. Hell yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove this IO shield or whatever this is called.
Yep.
Do this one.
Expansion card slot.
Expansion card slot? Alright. This one is particularly annoying to get to. Good thing I have a smaller screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, they sometimes miss. They're pain in the ass to get to.
Pain in the ass. Good thing I was trying to use a star on a Phillips head screwdriver. I mean, a Phillips head screw.
Yeah, you want to keep those screws because those screws is the ones that you have to put back in to mount your GPU. So you put those screws definitely aside.
Alright.
You want to remove, let's see, the next one down to because that's your GPU is a very slot GPU. I don't know if yours is a 2 slot or 3 slot, so we'll have to remove a couple.
A couple of, what? Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Now once the comments flood in.
Are we? Ah! Fuck my phone, bro. It's like super slippery on a super slippery case, and the cable is just very gently like trying to pull it away. So I don't need to install any of the other cables or anything.
Let's see, right now, you can actually start mounting your power supply if you really wanted to.
That should be fun.
Because, you can mount either your power supply or GPU. Just you gotta remove your, that other, guard on the back, your expansion slot cover. Once you mount your GPU, you can actually start mounting your power supply and start running your cables.
Okay.
Mount your GPU there, put in your front panel connectors and stuff up because it'll be harder.
So should I connect the cables first before the GPU, or get the GPU in?
Well, I'm trying to think of a certain order to model for you to make easier because there's, right now what I'm thinking is if you mount your GPU in, it's going to be very hard to get your I/O connectors hooked up, like your front panel connector, your front panel USB ports, stuff like that.
Right, right.
So right now, the cables that goes to your case, such as the ones that goes to your power button, your front panel USB headers and stuff like that, you might want to locate those, route those, and get those plugged in before you install your GPU, because if not, once you install your GPU, it's going to be a nightmare. And usually, they are tucked in on the backside of the motherboard, the backside of the case, zip tied. Zip tied or red tied. I call them red ties, I like them better. I'm old fashioned, I call them red ties.
We've got.
But yeah. See some cables that are supposed to be the.
I see front panel right here.
Do you see the one that's one that you got your hand on right now in the video?
Yeah.
That one there was either a
This says F panel.
USB audio or USB.
This is F panel. Kind of hard to fit through.
So yeah, if you want to, go ahead and remove all those white strips so that you can run the cables back underneath the motherboard and up to the correct connectors.
To you, they're white. To me, they're like black with some weird stuff on them.
So yep, go ahead and pull all those out because you can always take all those connectors and cables and everything and rebrowse them later. The ones you don't need, the ones you do need, etc., etc.
Oh boy, this should be fun.
Because most of those cables you're going to have to run them through to the correct port. If I remember right, there is one that'll have to be routed towards the front of the motherboard. Then the rest of them, I believe, should route to the bottom.
So I think the audio goes to the bottom. Is there a spot down here? Yeah, there
It's
is.
very far away, so I can't really tell the connector which one needs to be.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to figure it out.
Because I know some of them will have to be routed through the bottom of the case. I mean, through the hole right below the motherboard. There were some that needs to be routed through the same hole where your 24 pin goes. Pixels here, okay? Well, we now have 5 people watching.
So, would audio go into the F audio on the motherboard?
The one that says HD audio, let me pull up your motherboard's diagram again. So I can actually see the connectors, where the connectors are located at. So it's ASUS Tough B. Okay. Because right now I'm doing everything from memory from how your motherboard's laid out.
I'm gonna try to find my flashlight. There it is.
The user manual is the one I need. Come on now. Now, let's see now, page. Okay, so I gotta do a split screen like. So let's see if I can do this and this. So let's do that. Okay. This now. Let me go down to motherboard connections. Okay, now let's see now.
It looks like that goes there.
Okay. That one there you have in your hand right now, okay. I think you're actually starting to figure it out. You're starting to figure out some of your connections. Because I see you're looking at them when you're through so far the right area.
Yeah.
I'm seeing so far. But yes, there's a pin for the HD audio one. It's labeled F audio and it's towards the very bottom of the motherboard, like the very bottom edge to the left hand side. You should have 3 fan headers at the very bottom.
Yeah, I see that.
The really white one that you had your hands on just a little bit ago, that's your USB for your USB 3.0. It goes right underneath your 24 pin. Then you have actually some other connectors and cables that looks like the HD audio one. Just the one pin is a different spot. It actually goes to the very bottom of the motherboard towards the middle, and you should see 2 connectors almost side beside each other. They're just to the left of your SATA connectors. Those are your USB headers. That one there goes to the right of your fan headers on the bottom of the motherboard. That one there you have in your hand right here in the video, that one to me looks like a USB header.
I'm currently holding F panel. I'm currently holding F panel.
And I believe that is a USB header. USB cable. One goes to your USB.
This is fun! So much fun!
I guess not too bad you didn't live so far away.
Yeah. If only you were a little closer.
Pixel, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yes, I was.
I can hear you. Hey, does F panel go where like all of the LEDs and stuff are? Because I don't even see any of the single pin ones that used to scare me.
I didn't catch what you said. Repeat all that.
I have something called an F panel, and it looks like it would perfectly fit over like where all the LEDs and stuff were.
What that is remember those little cables that you said you hate plugging in?
Yes.
That panel goes to those where your power button. Remember the pins where you was crossing your power button?
Yeah, so they made it nicer for me.
goes to what, so you plug all those itty bitty teeny tiny cables into those itty bitty teeny tiny pins.
Yeah, I don't know. It just goes over it fine. Like the actual thing, it's F panel. It goes over it fine. Even the blanked out one where the pin doesn't go.
Oh, yours actually has that connector? Where it has the... Okay.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier. Fuck those single pins, bro.
Yeah, that actually makes it a lot easier, because in some cases don't have that.
Hell yeah.
The ones that I've used, they all have just individual cables, so you have to plug each individual wire into each individual pin on the motherboard.
Okay, so the last two that I've got are this one, which doesn't look like any of the others. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, that's what I just told you earlier, and I'll take its location on the motherboard. It's at the very bottom edge. You will see your F audio connector on the far left. Going from the far left to the right, you will see the F audio connector, then 3 fan headers, then it's right there. It's ADD Gen 2-3.
I see it.
It is. Close. Yes, that is right.
It went in kind of wobbly, which kind of scared me, but it's in. And then this one looks like a fan.
That one there, hold it up here. That is a fan connector. That one there, you can actually plug into one of the bottom connectors. Either one at the very bottom down here, at the very bottom of your motherboard, or you can plug it into the header that is right above the PCIe X16 slot on your motherboard, where your GPU goes. You can plug it into any of those.
Alright, sports fans, they're all in.
Yep. So right now, the only thing you gotta do now, if all these connectors are connected, is install your power supply. Install your power supply and run your power cables.
Fun, 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 fun!
Yep. Also, Senor, just want to let you know, above your ear, I have a laser cutter. If later on, down the line, if you send me a logo or happy design logo, or somebody in your server design logo, I can design merchandise for you, such as engraved cups, engraved plaques. I can really engrave almost anything.
Hell yeah! Hey, quick question. Would you say I should plug in all of the cables into the power supply before I seat it?
I didn't mention none of that, so if you could come closer to your phone.
Okay, I will say it again. You think I should plug in the power cables to the CPU before I mount it or seat it?
That is up to you. If your case is designed kind of weird to where you can't get to the cables, you can go ahead and connect the cables before you mount the power supply and whatever thing.
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
So you can actually mount the cables before you mount the power supply. But only mount the ones you need because you don't want all that clutter.
Yeah.
fitted fully modular power supplies, you are a lifesaver.
Hell yeah.
Back years ago, they didn't have such thing. You had a hell of a lot of cables. You had to hide and manage.
Yeah, I actually have an old power supply laying around that is not modular.
You real quick learn what cable goes to what. Because you literally had to either cut the cables and terminate them, make your own custom length cables, yes. Average estimate specs. He has an AMD.
I'm going to answer the spec question because I don't think you can hear him very well. An RTX 4080 Super, and then an AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D.
800X3D. Asus Tough 550. Wi-Fi.
We are having a very fun PC building live stream where I can barely hear the person trying to help me. Alright, here's the graphics card cable. In she goes. Hey, would you say I should route the power, the GPU cable underneath or to the side?
Well, Jack can hear me, but Average said something about his GPU.
I have an RTX 5060 with a 5906 32 gigs, which works well for me. Hell yeah! I don't like the 5000 series for a few reasons that I just won't get into right now. But hey, I'm glad that works out for you. I really don't know where to route this. I'm trying to think. Where is this? This goes right here. Oh yeah, this should go through the side. 100%. How's the build? Not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Actually, Raven, it's actually doing pretty good so far. He's right now he's putting his hair out, mounting the power supply. We're now back at 9 viewers.
I'm not pulling anything out. I am... I might be pulling something out. I don't remember where my CPU power cables are. I'm trying to find them. I just stepped over my thing, so it kind of made everything all wonky.
So far, looking good.
I don't even know if you can hear me anymore.
Got up to 10 people, so people is finally joining. It moves out 5 for the longest time, now we're back at 10.
Probably some words you... Wait. Yeah. Yeah, probably some words you don't ever want to hear. I don't know where I put the CPU cable, the power cables for the CPU.
Chat's, by the way, I know you can't see chat very much. There's really not much going on. It's just them chatting about the PC specs.
Hell yeah.
A couple of them asked about your specs. I've tried to tell them, I couldn't remember what
Oh,
you had.
I'm stupid.
And how much.
They're right here. Ha!
Most of them is just chatting about what specs they have.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
a big jump.
That's a pretty big jump. Biggest jump I've ever made for a GPU. I went from new 780 Ti's to a 2060 Super.
What the fuck am I doing?
Then I went from my 2060 Super to my 3070 that I have now.
Oh,
And the reason why
wait.
I went from my 2060 to my 3070 is because my 2060, I could not get a wire block for it. Yeah, my first PC
What?
was
Wait, what?
1056
What is going on?
Ryzen 5 9600X with 32 gigs of RAM.
Am I losing brain cells?
Not bad. My first PC was a HP Pavilion 8693C.
The round should go here. This just went in last time.
90s. It had a
Huh?
533 megahertz Intel Celeron.
I literally did not have a problem with this at all last time? Or did I... Oh,
It had
wait, what?
11 megabytes of video memory, which was shared with the RAM, and it had 256 megabytes of SD RAM. And it had a 40 gig hard drive, which was an insane amount of storage at that time.
Am I stupid? Oh my god, I read it in the wrong side. I read it in the wrong side to the motherboard. That's what I did. I read it in the wrong side to the motherboard. Oh my god.
To the wrong side. Don't see how you read it went through the wrong city.
No, cause this one has the really long, see, like it's got the really long top part right there. These only have the single ones. That's fine. I will not surrender.
Yes, because that
I'm gonna have to.
does matter.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take out the fucking AIO probably. Oh my god.
That's why I said you want to make sure you got the connections right, because once, if you don't, your AIO gets the radiator gets in the way, and yep.
Alright, that's fine. It's just a little hiccup, just a little boo-boo.
It's alright. You actually got a good community that's watching your stream, because people's not laughing at you or anything. They all understand that this is your first PC. They're all here to support you.
Thank you, everybody.
That's actually what I like.
I think they see that I'm laughing at myself more.
So I got to go make kudos to everybody that's watching and everybody that hears me chat. Big thumbs up, everybody. Because you'd be amazed how many people take some jumps in and wants to go, hey, laugh at you and everything else because you made a mistake, rookie mistake. Everybody makes mistakes.
Sorry, man, I'm not buying an Alienware. No, thank you.
Back in the early 2000s, Alienware was awesome. I actually love the PCs.
What happened?
But since Dell bought Alienware, I don't even talk about it. Things are junk.
What percent is that from being finished? I need to route all the power, and then the AIO will be fine. Everything's in. I guess just once I get everything routed, and then all I need to do is plug the GPU in, and then, you know, plug everything in. I'd say we're like probably what, like 80% done. This was just a little goof on my part, because I did not realize that there was different sides to the power cables. So just a little goof, and a gaff, but it shouldn't be that bad. Nothing to really freak out about. We just fix that. I hear so many things dropping, which gets me worried. All right, it's actually fine. We just unplug all these. It'll be a little bit annoying to get on again, honestly, but it shouldn't be that bad.
What you're doing now, I've done it before. I've made that same mistake where I'll plug it in and have to disassemble to fix any mistake that I made. It sucks. But with your power supply, which it should, yours actually has the writing on it where it says CPU in, GPU in, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's possible I just missed that. Yeah, I mixed up the header. There's like that single pin in the one side, and then there's like a double pin on the other. I accidentally put it in the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what he's doing now, Crows. He actually got the cable backwards. That's what he's fixing now. I'm not sure how well chat would hear me, but this right here, everybody, this is how you get people to respect their hardware and appreciate their hardware and not abuse it or get mad at it, throw it across the room or punch it and stuff. Because when they build it, they realize how much sweat and hard work it takes to build. Then they're like, I don't want to go through that again.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm saying stuff. We cannot hear each other for some reason.
Yep, there you go, bud. Now, heard that radio don't funnel. Okay, you got it. Good.
This radiator's gonna fall.
Yeah, I've been watching. I'm kind of nervous because I'm seeing that radiator. There's nothing on the other side to protect the radiator fence. He's using a 4090.
This is a 4080. I wish it was a 4090. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna plug these bitches in, and then I'm just gonna route them through the bottom again. don't. Didn't know this was a problem. I almost kind of wish that there was like some physical blocking to make so you couldn't do this, but I don't know if there would be a deeper issue to that.
We made it to 12 viewers.
12 viewers!
Yep, 12 now.
Holy shit. Right now, I made a boo-boo, if you're curious, by putting in the wrong header for the CPU power cables. If you're curious, we are currently fixing this problem right now.
A lot of people's joining now and they're asking specs.
Specs, for everyone who wants to know. 4080 Super.
I'm not ready to create a macro on my keyboard so that I can just sit there and just.
No, he's got that one wrong. It's an AMD Ryzen 7 9800 X3D and a RTX 4080 Super. This is being a fucking annoying little bitch, though. Get in there. Thank you. Now time to remount this, which was so fun the first time that I want to do it again.
If you have synchros, if you take your lines, if you have the radio mounted on the rear of your case, see, you must have 240 then, because I know a 360 is not going to fit on the back.
Oh, here is math equations. Are you stumped? Are you giving math equations for my CPU? This thing's being a little bitch this time for some reason. I don't know exactly why.
Xbox Series X.
We-
Yes.
There we go.
There was a guy on YouTube that had joke graphics cards made. He would run monkeys, mark on them in a contest.
All right. See you, Ricky. Have fun doing those chores, bro.
Castaway, check that. I gotta go. Signal and Spyro. Going to do some chores. Hope everything works. Yep.
Me too.
Everything does work too. But so far, I'm here with everything's going to work. Unless he gets pissed off and decides to check his that screwdriver that laying right to the motherboard, then I can't help him on that one.
What? What are you saying?
That involves a therapist, which I'm not a therapist, and I can't provide that kind of help.
You're not a therapist?
Unfortunately, no.
Aw, man. Man, what a fucking ride this has been.
12 people, and because Castaways left, we had 13. It's good for us.
Bro, my
What's
old...
the first game you're going to boot up?
The first game I'm gonna boot up, probably Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Stop. Said, what's the first game? When I got mine, I think the first thing I done on mine, I launched Imagen and ran it through at least once or twice just to do a stability test.
Either Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or 8K porn. Like,
Don't think Stump heard you on what game you said.
Stump, did you hear me?
Because it's a W game, so I'm assuming that's what game?
Oh, he doesn't know what W game means.
I don't think the 4080 is enough for 8K.
Probably not. Probably not. I don't think that 4080 is enough for 8K. Probably not. Probably not. Hey, but it's a video only.
The monitor back in the back in my other room is the desk PC I hosted on your server. That monitor, the resolution of it, which is a 49-inch ultra wide, it is 7,000 by 2160, which is twice what 4K is.
So 8K.
It is a 134 hertz monitor at 4K, which is insane.
I still run 1080p in a 4K world. Damn.
Which is what I love.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to boot up Discord again to see if
They'll
hear me again.
I actually do.
Hey,
I run 1080p in 99% of my stuff.
I don't think you heard me.
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you.
Classic.
It's still mounting. Wow, okay, you're still mounting the cooler. Okay.
Why do you say wow?
Running my first PC right now, it's 1080p. Okay, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Kid. 1080p. Hell, dude, there's nothing wrong with 1080p. It's still like fine.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's minor consoles out there is struggling with 900p. So people's dissing 1080p already. You can look at people who play consoles that are having issues.
Alright, AIO is mounted. I'm gonna leave this Discord call and come back.
Makes you happy.
Hey,
Something that gets the job done.
can you hear me?
Happy. Heck with everybody else.
I'm just going to accept we can't hear each other anymore.
So let's say you got your cooler mounted, so back to the power supply. Back to mounting your power supply.
Just a little goof, a little gaff. Doesn't hurt nobody, maybe. Except for my patience.
Ryzen 5 5500 with an RX 6600. Not bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, and I'm gonna be honest with you only. I barely know AMD like GPU like terms, like what actually makes a good AMD GPU. I have been NVIDIA cuck for too many years. And I still am. I still have an NVIDIA. I bought an Ryzen 500 as a gift. How is it? The friend I gave it to has a 1600 as fuck or AF, and he's scared of updating the BIOS to run it. Ha! Alright. So GPU will go through the side. Power supply will also go through the side.
I don't know if I didn't post it yet. Or did I? No, I didn't. Shoot. Okay. So there we go.
The only thing I'm slightly worried about is that I can't find the screws for whatever reason. I don't know why that's scaring me. It really shouldn't. I really shouldn't be scared by that. I think that's all I need to plug in, though. I think we're all good.
That I thought was the GTX 690. Every time I hear the 690, I kind of that's funny.
I hear 69 and I blow a little bit of air from my nose because it blows a little air. There we go.
Just waiting to get my GPU.
Just waiting to get my GPU? Cool. Actually, the thing that took me the longest was to get my my CPU, for whatever reason.
I should have said when the power supply cables, did you plug in the GPU power cable, the one that goes from the power supply to the
Yes.
GPU?
Yes, I did.
You did go down, okay. Okay.
He made me double. He made me question myself. I'm like, wait, did I? I don't remember doing that, and I did. Actually, did. Spyro,
Yeah,
is the the power supply screws, do they look like just normal screws? Are they like thicker or?
the ones that goes on your for your mount your GPU to.
No, not the power supply.
Your power supply, they are literally the exact same script that you use right inside your computer.
Fuck yeah.
They're the exact same computer. They're the exact same screw. The only screw that I know of that's different is your fan screws. Everything else should be the exact same screw. Should be. Like I said, I'm working with the audio and it's hard because when you say something, it's muffled, like you're trying to whisper to somebody clear across the other side of the room. The microphone barely picks it up.
Ah!
So I'm just making it work. I'm also trying to reach out to them, so if anybody's got questions, tech questions, I can help them out. Like questions about the balloon, like why is it preferred to do it this way, etc., etc.
Who am I in this vast multiverse?
People watching there, definitely going to get a big appreciation of PC builders, especially the ones that have done it for a while. Especially those that does cable management, which, yep.
Okay, the power supply is plugged in.
That's the very last thing you do.
Fuck! I forgot to plug it into the power supply!
You gotta simply take all those cables and, I just had to see the stream and the call just caught up. Oh no! I see they plugged them in. Oh fuck.
The only good thing is that technically they are really close to the actual power supply. They're right here. Let me get my fucking flashlight.
It might be tight, but you might be able to get them in there.
I'm gonna shit my fucking pants!
Are you able to get them in there?
In a second.
It's fine. Because I've done that a couple times. What you doing now?
Who decided that my brain needs to be slow? Who decided that?
You know your power supply? I mean, the power supply is a hell of a lot bigger than the one you got. Longer. I can only imagine what somebody would buy like 1,000, 1,200, or 1,500 watt power supply that's ridiculously long and forget to plug those cables in. Shit. Well, he's made pretty good progress within an hour. So you've been streaming for 1 hour. And I just have to see Crow's one comment up here. Is 8K even a thing? Yes, it actually is.
Technically, yes, 8K is a
Not very
thing.
much, because the monitors are ridiculously expensive. And
My back is starting to fucking hurt. Alright, down she goes. Actually, I'm probably gonna
The hardest game
tidy these up.
is Header Divers 2 and Breakpoint. And it says don't run 4K.
How do I even...
The
Oh.
hardest game I ran on my ultra-wide back air. Let's see.
No, fuck this. Wait. Do I want to fuck this?
That's back when I ran dual 780 Ti's. I think was Battlefield 4. But the video memory was the limiting factor. The GPU I had more than enough GPU. I mean, dual 780s. And
Dual
that's a lie.
780s. That's a lie. That's
Video
lazy.
memory is what held everything back.
Should I make sure this actually runs before trying to cable manage it? Maybe. Probably. You know what? Yeah, I definitely should, actually. It would be really stupid of me to try to do this without...
I'm not cables right now, but we bought that last. The next thing after you get the power supply in is your GPU.
Yes, father.
Basically, right now you mount your GPU, and I basically got to do a think through of what needs to be done next, and I think cable management. Or just plug your PC in and do a test run, make sure everything works and plug it in. After you plug your GPU in. Yeah. Matter of fact, after you plug your GPU in, it's basically just a test run, just to make sure everything's plugged in and working.
Oh. I need... Hold on. I need to take off 2 of the slots. I didn't even realize it was that big.
Yeah. Well, you do. Yeah, that's a dual slot GPU, so you have to take another one of those out. The older graphics card is a single slot. That's a dual slot GPU, so yeah, you'll have to take off. You can also look at the GPU on the I/O shield and count the little nubs, and I'll tell you exactly how many of your real I/O ports you need to take out. And then what CPU combo you want to use? Okay. That is
RTX 4080 Super.
in chat.
AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D.
I did not catch. Okay. The video behind the audio. Make sure you plug it into the topmost one.
I did.
Okay. Sweet. Are you sure that's the topmost connector? Yep, okay, that's it. It is. Topmost one, so good. He's already installed the GPU before in test bed, so he knows how far it needs to go into latch. So that's a plus.
Is it in there nice and snug? It's hard to tell.
It does look like it's in there. From here. And what you have to do, you have to put your install your screws.
Yes, sir.
The screws you for your the rear shields you took out.
Yes, sir.
How I learned to build a PC, just years and years of practice, hands-on experience. I've got 25 years of building and repair experience, so over a period of time, trial and error. How I first started was family PC. It quit working. My family's not rich in any way, shape, or form.
Here's mine.
So I got to build it myself because repair shops was ridiculous years ago. So I just took my computer, laid it on my floor, and took it apart. What people's told me, at that time, it was just something simple. It was repaired because we didn't have SSDs and stuff years ago. The hard drive failed. So, taking the hard drive out and installing another hard drive. Then, how I learned about the fans. PC was overheating. The bearings in the fan, I had to take the fan apart, the computer apart, get into the fans. Yes, download those, a new case. It is the Corsair 4000, because the old case, yes.
Corsair 4000, baby.
On Sonora. Yeah, Sonora made a bad choice in case. So with my help, I helped him pick correct case that everything's gonna fit. The reason why is because he's got two phones. One phone he's using for streaming, and the other one I'm talking to him on, which is in the Discord call. The 4000 Corsair is actually what he's using now. It's actually what he's building the PC in now. Looks like to me a power cord, I believe.
I am plugging in a power cord. $4,000D Corsair next? I don't know what that means.
Basically plug in the power cord, your display cable, just to make sure everything is working, powered on, fans is working, fans is working, and everything else is working. Then you can power off the PC, in cable management, and your scene is done, dude.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm looking for my fucking HDMI cable. I don't know where it went.
It is. Well, it used not to be back in the 90s, early 2000s. It wasn't that way. Much harder. Where display ports.
I will get a display port, yes. I'm only using HDMI right now just because it's a longer cable. That's really it.
I use display port because I have to, because FreeSync does not work over HDMI for NVIDIA GPUs. If you have an NVIDIA GPU and a monitor that is display port. And it has to be actually a certain port for your graphics card for it to work.
I don't know how I lost this HDMI cable.
So the one monitor that I have right now, I am forced to use DisplayPort. With no HDMI, no DisplayPort, and no FreeSync. My big monitor back here, yeah, definitely DisplayPort. Because HDMI,
I found it.
it's not going to deliver the resolution that monitor is capable of. If you plug in regular HDMI in, I think you only get the regular 4K resolution in that big 7000 by 2160 at 144 hertz. It's like watching a ship sink.
It's like watching a ship sink. You might be right, but I don't want to fucking hear that. Ha!
I don't hear him talking, so he's not talking to me, so he's not saying what the fuck's going on, what's wrong, or anything, sets of silence. That's a good sign so far.
I wasn't able to find my turn on button, the power button. Ha! It works! Holy shit!
So right now, Sonorca is you just got to shut your computer back off and do camera management.
Okay.
And you're done, basically. Look inside and make sure all your fans are turning. And also your pump for your cooler. Stick your hand in there and actually cut the backside of your hand, kind of touch
The CPU fan?
the CPU, the pump, and make sure the pump's actually working. Because that's really kind of important.
Oh yeah, the fan is spinning. Oh yeah, all the fans are spinning.
Go into BIOS, setting your fan curve up, and turning XMP on in your BIOS or DOCP, so you get your overclocks, which we can actually do that sometime by doing a better video stream. You actually get your PC and your room in there, maybe a part for of the stream of setting up software, optimization, and stuff like that. But mostly it's just right now, just installing, doing your cable management.
4080 Super on a monitor that looks like it got shot is crazy. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Before you do all your cable management, you might want to plug your power cords and stuff in the back. Just saying, so you don't accidentally turn the computer on while you're doing cable management. It's like watching found footage.
It is found footage.
Let's find out. Let's see, reply. What restaurants? Oh, maybe services messed it. By sending messages in there. Okay, so sweet. Well, tip, wheel on your cables when you do cable management, try to get them as flat as possible for your side panel. It is not going to fit.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So, that actually looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
Looks really good. Yep, it looks really good.
Would you like to know a fun fact?
Like I said, there's a approximately 10-second delay, and what I'm seeing is it's looking really good. Now, you know there's zip ties there, so you could actually use zip ties too if you need to. But since the case has those Velcro straps, Velcro's better than zip ties. But yeah, that actually looks really good.
Hey, Spyro, can you hear me?
That's nice cable management.
Thank you. Thank you, Apocalyptic. Your name is pretty on brand for what the last live stream was like. All right, I'm going to move this over to my TV to see if it actually all, you know.
So now basically your computer is done. To install your side panels and enjoy your PC.
Let's go!
Unless there's something I overlooked or forgot, but what I'm looking at right now, everything's done. Some of those side panels, you got to put them, not the front part in, but you gotta kind of just put it up and slide it over forward for the latch completely in. Some of them. I think you already got it.
I did.
Okay. So there you go. The inside actually looks pretty good too. How you got everything arranged. I'll wait till you get the one side panel on the screens and stuff. I put that one on last, but I would. The glass side, I put that one on last.
Okay.
Because there's film on the glass you gotta peel off. Because if you don't peel that film off, it'll be low quality and look like shit.
Y'all ready for this? This is what I've been waiting for. I actually don't even really care about PCs.
It's also a tradition on the side panels because us nerds, when you peel off the film after you install the side panel, it turns people on.
That's what I was gonna do. Oh. It's scaring the shit out of me because it's not wanting to go in. There we go. Never mind. Why doesn't it want to go in? There we go. Alright, I did it. We both earned a bunch of experience from this? Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, y'all ready to come? Hold on.
Upside down, dude. Okay, there you go. Perfect.
Fun fact, all people watching them are currently broke. Yeah, you're right. Are you ready to explode out of your pants? Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, guys, now's the time to put in the glowing emojis.
Oh man.
Time to glowing emoji.
All right, I'm gonna go move this to the. Yeah, I'm gonna go move this to my TV so we can actually see. This is P. Flack of the joke moment.
Hey, guess what, bud? You made 13 watching. 13 people literally just want to put plastic off. Here goes Carrie packing his PC away.
We're moving to a different room. Come on, everybody, you're coming with me.
Very separate voice are we going to? That's right. Why can't we hear a second voice? Are you going to size up?
too. We are currently transferring everything from here to TV.
Wow. Tyler said he's loving the back shots. And he said yummy.
God damn it, I don't need no fucking back shots.
That can improve, but I can work with this.
God damn it! I don't need you looking at my fucking ass. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, I don't want to hear that shit. I am the best damn twink you've ever fucking seen. My fucking twink powers are unimaginable.
I'm not even going to try to attempt it now. Why is he so small? He's been not eating his vegetables. Why are you so small? Nearly a PC case size.
I'm gonna fucking take away your sight privileges. Watch this shit. Now you can't see anything. How does that feel? Look at my dead laptop. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
I was going to say he's compensating for something, but I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Definitely going into my spank bank. That's what I'm anymore. He pointed us down the floor. Don't want us to watch him anymore. It's like watching security camera footage now. When he set us up for a jump scare. That's the saddest laptop I've ever seen. Yeah, I know. This is the peak gaming setup. I am kidding. Yes. It's got his PC powered on now, so sweet.
I can't believe you would stare at me and objectify me. Can I do that to you now?
This place has a certain smell I can't describe. It comes from socks that stand up on themselves. That's what Kaiser said.
I'm gonna start objectifying you, huh?
I started to like this Kaiser fella. I like his way of thinking. Can you tell an embarrassing story about him? Yes. He sent me a Discord message asking me every time he installs his M.2, he gets no display. So he sends me some screenshots of his PC, the video voice chat on Discord, to find out that he was mounting his GPU in the second slot, like the one at the bottom of the motherboard. And every time he plugs in his GPU into that slot, it disables that specific M.2 slot, or vice versa. Yes, he plugged his GPU into the bottom slot. And the thing was, on his specific motherboard...
I love you guys so much. Y'all are great. Y'all are fantastic.
Yep, he changed the closest to him, yep. He thought the GPU needed to be mounted on the bottom instead of the one on the top. So, what was funny is, every time he installed the M.2, it disabled the PCIe slot that the GPU was plugged in. So, to make that slot work, he unplugs the M.2 and his GPU starts working. He sends me a message asking me, Spyro, why is this working? Why is this not working? And I said, dude, the GPU needs to be mounted on the top.
I don't want to hear this tomfoolery. I don't want to hear this.
Closest to the CPU, not the one furthest away from the CPU. He goes, oh! Plugs it in and starts working.
You're lucky I let you tell that story. I was about to not let you tell that story. I put the phone near my other phone so you could tell the story. You better fucking be grateful for me. I don't even know if you can hear me.
It was also due to the fact that that M.2 slot was sharing lanes with
The phone keeps falling. This is not meant for this.
that the GPU was plugged into the bottom.
This is a little bit too much bullying for me. Ha! Look, you want to see something else sweaty? I can use chopsticks too.
One of those big stories and stuff just make you sweat, then you're nervous.
The other voice talking through the spirit box is my friend who. Oh, you want to call me a weeb? Oh, you want to call me a weeb? Oh, you want to call me a weeb? You're right. You're right. I'm gonna show you how fucking right you are. Watch this shit. You said, haha, you're such a weeb. Yeah, you're right. Watch this. I just prove you how right you are. Look at this shit. Hell yeah. See that? Yes. Ha! That's like 2.5 PCs. Actually, I bought it when I was in Japan, so it's actually not that bad. Yes, I visited Japan and it was fantastic.
I was asked, when did you go to Japan?
I went to Japan in 2021 or 2022. I don't remember exactly.
After pandemic.
I was in the military, actually. Where did my Ethernet cable go?
Yep, because you're going to have to plug into the internet so that you can get drivers.
I already got almost all my drivers, but yeah. I think bro forgets I'm the software guy, not the hardware guy. Alright, fuck it, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show off one of my games real quick, the only one that I downloaded.
Kaiser says, it would be really epic to see someone's bed while deployed that was shit ton of enemy waifus.
Yeah, I had a shit ton of anime waifus.
in the military. That explains a lot.
Oh, I found the Ethernet cable.
It's probably not a good time to be in the military. I agree with all the craziness going on the news lately. Yeah.
That's why I'm not in the military anymore, baby. No more military for me.
I got a couple of friends of mine that's on my server, and they're in the military.
I gotta get rid of that shit. Oh my god, I have fucking 3 overlays. Oh my god, bro. Thank you, pre-installed software. Can't wait for Death Stranding 2. I've never played Death Stranding.
Also, Caribou, keep an eye on your temperatures too for a while, since that's a fresh build. It might run high for a while due to the fresh thermal paste and what it's got cured, but
I'm pretty sure Steam has... Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, I'm done streaming now. Thanks, everybody. Guess what? I can start streaming again. Woo! Let's go! Thank you, Spyro, for helping me out almost the entire time, even though almost none of chat could hear him. Spyro, say goodbye right now.
there's some of the chat could. There's some of the chat could. There's some of the chat could.
Spyro, would you please say goodbye now?
Catch you guys on later. Hopefully, see you in the Discord. Any questions, you guys can reach out to me at any time. I have my own Discord, which is dedicated to support. That ranges from just software support basic questions about builds, even people on here that will walk you through loading a PC. If you're a beginner, novice, expert, whatever, we have all the latter. We welcome anybody. So hopefully see you guys all in mine or in Caribou's. And I will catch you all later.
All right, bye, Spyro. Thank you.
No problem, bud.
The build looks nice. You can't even see the build right here. Yes, I'll actually show off the build a little more. I don't really want to right now. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to kind of echo Spyro's words there at the end if you didn't hear, because my old phone, which I'm talking to him through Discord, kind of sucks. So, quickly, let me spin this camera around so you can see me. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably too short, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. Ready? All right. So, thank you to Spyro. I don't care if the camera angle's off right now. I'm really tired. So yes, thank you 100% Spyro. He helped me out through even through the failure live stream. He was kind of helping guide me through a failure, through something that wouldn't work, but he was trying to offer guidance. But today, it was him who helped out 100%. It probably might have taken an extra hour to get everything done. Arcase keeps bullying me, but that doesn't matter. You can talk to me and also Spyro. The link is in the description below. Spyro's Discord, if you need any help with hardware, you know, like he said, if you're a novice, like expert, whatever, you go there and he can help you out. He's been building PCs, I think he said for 30 years now. He can correct me if he wants. And then if you would like to go bully me some more, which seems to be a running theme around here, you can go to my Discord channel, also in the description. 25 plus, there you go, see? I was close. Yeah, so I'm gonna play a little bit more of this game right here for this live stream, just kind of show it off. I don't think the camera even picks it up very well, but I'll just talk to you guys for a little bit. I'll actually just, yeah, I feel like just talking to you guys for a wee little bit while we play this game. Hello, Martz. I don't know who you are, but I'm assuming you know Spyro. So, yeah. I don't know what just happened. That's probably not good. Oh. Is there a sleep mode maybe for this? That's fun. There probably is a sleep mode. I'm a good friend of Spyro. Cool, man. Cool. I'm assuming there's some sort of sleep mode for the PC, which we will need to fix, because that's not something I really want. I'm gonna try to fix that right now, because I really don't want a fucking sleep mode. It's in start menu under power. Alright, cool. It turned my screen off after 5 minutes. I'll set that to 2 hours. Make my device sleep after 2 hours. I don't know. I'll set that to like 4 hours. Yeah. Alright. You can shut RGB off in BIOS or using ASUS software. I am stuck building my PC. I get stuck in the most ridiculous shit, especially the unknown miscellaneous stuff no one talks about. Go check out Spyro. It's in my description right now. Spyro is the dude to talk to that. For hardware stuff, you talk to Spyro. That's who you talk to. If you need help, like modding specific games like Meeside and Skyrim or Minecraft, that's what I'm good for. Or if you want someone to laugh at too, I'm also good for that, apparently. You smell. And actually, Arcase, I smell very good. I don't think that was a thing I ever thought I would say, but I smell pretty good. Let's take a look at these settings. What are we running in? 1440p. Bert, you like it more that way? What do you mean, Bert? What does that mean? You guys are getting like 20 FPS through my camera. The game's actually running, I don't know, like 120. It actually is running really good. Camera just can't pick it up because camera sucks. The game actually runs really good.
Ready to set sail. Just gotta find my sea legs first.
Better hurry. Aye.
The motion is way better in person. Oh my, like, I'm looking through the live stream right now. Bro, it looks like the game's running at like, well, I don't even know. It looks like it's running at like 20 FPS. It's not. It's running at like 120. It runs completely fine.
My feet hurt.
What? Stop. On your left.
Got it.
I'm actually going to see if maybe changing it to daytime would fix some of my issues.
And here we are.
Or maybe it'll make it worse. I don't really know.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Man, this game looks really good when it's running at like super high resolution. Where are my companions at? Stop being dead. Oh, well, now I'm dead.
One false lead. Good one's done for. We got on the time yet.
Well, this isn't looking very good. I haven't played this game in a long time. Alright, I think I'm done now. I don't think you guys want to watch me play a game at like 20 FPS through my cameras. My phone's camera. My bud Raven Gaming Galore said congrats. He was here earlier on your PC build. Glad to see you're enjoying it. Thank you for the sub! I appreciate that. I will be getting back to live streaming pretty soon, actually. I don't know how long, but I was thinking about just doing super big videos on Friday. I was thinking about live streaming every Friday and doing a 24-hour live stream every Friday. Yep, alright. See, isn't this a little better? Not really, but... Yeah. I came back. You get it running? I did get it running. Yes, I did, actually. Yep. You want to see it? I'm just about to get in the live stream, actually, because everything's running now. Everything's working. Finally. It's been a very long procedure. And my monitor broke in the process, so now I got to play on my TV, which is fun. There it is. No, it's more like crawling. Thank you. Thank you for the show of confidence. I'm not going to move it around because I'm tired. I don't want to. Pretty much. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna watch some super high resolution anime. I'm trying to think of a word that won't get YouTube angry. I don't know. Arm wrestling. Not really. That's not what I'm gonna do. But it was funny to say. Yeah, I'm gonna play more Final Fantasy 15 at max volume. Bro's gonna fat that. Alright, yeah, that's funny that you said that. Yeah. Alright. I'm done. Bro's gonna have a fist fight with a chef. Yeah. This was kind of a crazy building thing. I learned that I'm an idiot. Kind of rough to learn, but yeah, I learned that I'm actually really like brain dead when it comes to things I don't know. Shut down. But at the end, with the help of somebody who has had 25 years of experience, go check out Spyro's Discord if you're needing of knowledge, how to build PCs, or I guess really most things PC related. Yeah. Someone is gonna beat the God Eater. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but probably. Honestly, this was just a really fun live stream. It was so chaotic, but I had a really good time. So I do plan, once it's about that time where I have to build the streaming PC, where I have enough money, and we're gonna do another PC building. We're gonna build the streaming PC. Should be far easier. No AIO. Just air cooler. I'm gonna use the case that failed. Yeah. Only thing that's changed in the 30 years I've been building PCs is onboard sound and network are premiums, where back then they were considered low quality. I think you can still stream though. I mean, I probably could. I don't know. I feel like people don't really want to watch me play Final Fantasy 15, though, at like 20 frames per second through my phone's camera. Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe by then have a better audio and streaming setup for Discord. Oh, yeah. Well, yes. When we go ahead and do that, I'm going to show you guys something which might upset you a little bit. But it was given my YouTube thing like a problem for whatever reason through the YouTube app. Hold on. If I can find it. No, save the spirit box. I've actually got this, which is a microphone lavalier, so I can hook it onto my shirt, and then you actually get good audio. And then, when we do that again, Spyro will be in Discord, but it will go through the PC. So there won't be all that fun. Yeah. For whatever reason, using external audio with the YouTube application and trying to live stream, no. Nope. Just didn't want it. Didn't like it. It didn't work. I tried. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Next time. My normal live streams, I'm gonna have to work 12 hours to pay off the rest of this PC, and to afford a new monitor. So I'm thinking, until all that's settled, I'm just going to do one Friday stream every week, one 24-hour live stream where I do like a big, thing. I enjoyed doing the 24-hour live stream the one time. I'm kind of tired, if you can't tell. It's kind of late. It's 10 p.m. so I'm pretty pooped. Yeah. All right. I don't want to end the stream because I actually am having a good time, but I'm also like horribly tired. So yeah. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed. This is gonna turn into a YouTube video.